Hello. Good morning. Welcome back. Hi, it's me, Mrs. Camp. We're here in my kitchen again today to do some science. And how are you this morning? I'm so glad to hear it. I'm doing pretty good. We're back here in the kitchen that we're using for our science lab. And before we start, we need to review our science lab safety rules. All right, remember, what do we say about our hands? We aren't touching any of the substances that we're using with our hands. Sometimes when you're doing science, the substances that you're using might be dangerous. So we're just going to start practicing right now that we don't touch the substances with our hands. Right? The second thing is we're going to make sure that we don't taste any of the substances that we're using. Don't put any of the substances in your mouth. It's not okay when you're doing science to put substances in your mouth. It's just not safe. All right? And the third thing, who remembers? Waft with me. Yeah, that's right. We're going to waft. We aren't going to put our faces right into the containers to smell anything. We're going to waft. Waft with me. Awesome. Good job. All right. Today, we're going to do an experiment where we make a lava lamp. Now, we're going to do this experiment twice today because we want to compare and contrast the two experiments by substituting an ingredient and what we're doing to see what happens. Okay? Comparing and contrasting are when you are doing science, you got to make sure that you're checking out the differences in the experiment so you know what you're doing. All right? So you make some conclusions. That's what scientists do. So we're going to compare things. That means we're going to see what's the same about things. And we're going to contrast things. That means we're going to talk about what's different about them. So for instance, today we're doing this science experiment twice. And I've got two containers. Now we could contrast them. What's different about these containers? Nothing. You're right. They're exactly the same. They are equal. What is the same about them? If we compare them, what's the same? You are right. They're exactly the same. They are equal. But what happens if I substitute this container? How could we contrast them? How are they different? You're right. All of those things are right. This one's taller. This one's shorter. This one, if you look really closely, has some red writing on it because this is a measuring cup, so it's got some measurements on the side. This doesn't have any writing on it. Okay? This one has a handle. This one doesn't. This one has a spout. This one doesn't. All right? That's contrasting them, the differences. Okay, so if we compare them, we're going to talk about what's the same about them. Yeah, you're right. They're both made out of glass. They're both kind of round. They're both, what was that? Cylinders? You're right. Excellent job. Those were great descriptions. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with our experiment first. First things first. Oop, I got to put that right there because we need it. All right, so I've got my directions right here. I'm going to read the directions. It's always really important if you have directions to make sure you read them and follow them, okay? Now, when I post the video, I'll put the directions right down there in the description, okay? All right? So, the first thing it says is that we need to add 3 spoons of baking soda. So here's our baking soda. So I'm going to put 3 spoons. Can you help me count? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good counting. Okay, now it says in the actual directions, it says we're supposed to put oil in there. But we're going to give this a try first by putting water in there, and we're going to see what happens. And it says I have to fill this container about 2/3 full. I'm going to try that with water. What do you think? That looks pretty good. Maybe that was more than 2/3, but it'll work. All right. Now it says I'm supposed to put some vinegar in here. And I gotta mix the vinegar with some food coloring. I'm gonna use about a cup of vinegar. And now here's my food coloring. I think I wanna try, let's try green. I really like the color green. So I'm gonna put just a couple of drops of green in there. Oh, I did 3, that's okay. We don't need too much. And then we're gonna mix it up, stir it up. Ooh, look, my water turned nice and green. Now, the directions say that I need to add a couple of drops of the vinegar to the mixture in my container. So I've got my little squeezy things again, my little squirters, my pipettes, because we're being scientists, we're going to say pipettes. So we're going to squeeze it, remember? Then put it into the liquid, then let go, and my pipette is filling up with the green liquid. Now, it says that I'm supposed to put drops into here. So I'm going to move some of this stuff so you can see it really clearly. All right. It says I'm supposed to put some drops of this vinegar mixture into here. All right. We're going to see what happens. Are you ready? There's a drop. Did you notice anything happening? I don't think anything's happening. You know what? I'm going to make this a little bit darker. I think maybe it's because we can't quite see it. Mix it up. Stir, stir, stir. Ooh, that made it quite a bit darker. We'll see if that makes a difference, if we can see what's happening. Okay, here we go. I got some into my pipette. We're going to... Ooh, do you see that? It doesn't really look like anything's happening. What if I squirt a... I actually kind of see something happening a little bit. Do you see the green going down into the water? This isn't really that exciting. It just sort of looks... Ooh, I'll just put... Oh, pretty much. I basically just turned the water green. That's not very exciting. Oh, that was kind of cool. I don't think that really had anything to do with the fact except for that I squirted it in there really fast. But, you guys, that's not really very interesting, is it? Let's try this again, but we'll actually follow the directions. Oh, I'm going to clean up here a little before we start. Okay. Here we go. We're going to actually follow the directions this time. Now, do you remember what we substituted? What we swapped out of the recipe? Yeah, it was water. We put water in. We took the oil out. In the actual recipe, it says we're supposed to fill that up with oil. So let's try it with oil. We're going to actually follow the directions. I'm going to get rid of this so that I make sure that I don't use that, okay? All right, so here we go. It says, I'm going to start and read the directions. It says I'm supposed to put 3 spoons of baking soda in there. Can you count with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, now it says that I'm supposed to fill this up 2/3 full with some oil. Now, we're just using, I'm going to move this out of the way so we can see it. We're just using vegetable oil, just regular vegetable oil. And I don't need to worry about mixing the vegetable oil with the baking soda. I just want the baking soda to be down there at the bottom. Ooh, this looks quite a bit different than when I put the water in there. I'm noticing, hey, when you do this experiment, I want you to notice how much thicker the oil seems than the water. When I dumped the water in there, it wasn't quite as thick. We call that viscous. The oil is more viscous. All right. Now, ooh, you see there's kind of some bubbles? Okay, I'm gonna make this even a little bit darker because I really want to see what happens here. Stir that up. Okay, here we go. Now, okay, I mixed this is my vinegar with the food coloring. Now I'm going to add drops of the vinegar into the oil. And let's see what happens. You know what? Let's get a little bit closer so we can see what happens, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to put a drop. Do you see the drops falling? Now watch down there at the bottom. Now that's not what happened when we did it with the water. Ooh, look, there they go. Do you see how they're coming back up to the top? Why are they doing that? Ooh, and can you hear the bubbling? When we put the vinegar into just the water, we heard a little bit of bubbling, but nothing like that. And we didn't get drops like this, little bubbles of color that went down to the bottom. Guys, this is cool. Now, in a real lava lamp, there's some light. So another cool thing that you can do is get a flashlight. I got my flashlight here, and I'm gonna, ooh, look at that. Ooh. Isn't this cool? Now I'm noticing that as I squirt my vinegar into there, it makes those perfectly round little cylinders of vinegar and food coloring. They go all the way down to the bottom, and then if I look down at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. If I look down at the bottom, I can see that when they reach the bottom of the container, they're hitting the baking soda that's down there, and then they pop back up to the top. And then watch, they're falling. Let's just follow this one right here and see if we can see it all the way down. It goes all the way down, and it hits the bottom. Now, it landed on some of those other bubbles. Oh, let's see if we can see some that are going up. Do we see any that are going up? Ooh, here's some good action going over here on the other side. Here, check it out. Look at that. Do you see? All along the side there, they're kind of traveling up the side. That's cool. And I can see if I look in the top here, I'm seeing lots and lots of bubbles come to the top. Wow, that is cool. Science is awesome, you guys. I love it. Well, I hope you have fun doing this experiment. You can do it in lots of different kinds of colors and different containers. Now remember back at the beginning, we said we were going to compare and contrast. Let's take a look at our containers here. What do you notice? What's the same about them? What's different? This is really fun. I'm excited to see how long these bubbles keep going. I don't know. Well, I'm going to go and I'm going to clean up and I'm going to sit here and watch these bubbles and see how long they keep going. What do you think? All right. Well, remember, we'll be back here tomorrow for our last science experiment of the week. And I hope you have a great day. Have fun. Stay safe, and remember that I love you. I love you.